There's Pius Suter. Will be a teammate of Roman Josis here in a couple weeks. Jordan Kyrou snaps a wrist shot. He's a deadly shooter and a good save by Saros. Nashville a strong forecheck. That's how they are hoping to expose this St. Louis team. Here's a man, Neighbors coming in, challenging his Saros to make the save, and the rebound filtered to the corner. Kyrou to the middle. St. Louis, some good looks so far, both teams. In the early parts, and now a score. Neighbors in tight, less than 5 minutes in. Once again, Nashville gives up the first goal. Some happy dads in the suite. St. Louis on top 1-0.
They flip on the switch later in the game and get to their game, but right now, watch right here. Jake Neighbors, he's just sitting right there in a good spot. Good puck movement by the Blues. High to low, and then Neighbors right in between Stamkos and Josi. He's got a good stick on the ice there and just redirect. That's an unbelievable redirect, by the way.
Forsberg to the middle, Marchessault missed the target. Good look.
Great, a really good look, and that's what they do. When they get set up, they're using every aspect of it, every position, getting those chances.
Score! What a tip by O'Reilly! Ryan O'Reilly was fading away from the goal, reached back with one hand and put it right through the 5-hole. Tie game.
Well, we're talking about when they get set up, and I think they just completely caught Hofer by surprise here, because he's thinking O'Reilly's going to get this puck and make a play, and then he just sticks it out one hand and redirects it. This isn't a typical play. Most guys would get this puck and try to make another pass, but it was a little out of the wheelhouse. In fact, they're just audible at the last second. Just goes back and reaches it, catches Hofer.
And particularly on the road, they have struggled. They have dropped their last 8 away from the Enterprise Center in St. Louis. Blues across the line with Neighbors busting through the wall. Now deals it, and they score. A beautiful play. Up top, it's Pavel Buchnevich.
What a play, though, in the corner by Jake Neighbors. Here, watch Neighbors. Gets a puck. Perbix is on him. A little bit of separation. See Buchnevich just fade right out in the slot. Look at him. He's up in the top right of your circle or screen. And then Neighbors head up. He's not even looking at Buchnevich. He's looking cross ice, and everybody kind of got mesmerized by that. Puts it up to Buchnevich, and he makes a great shot far side. And maybe they're going to wait till after the first minute of the second period to get to their game. And St. Louis has come out hard here. They got some confidence. They had a good first period for the Dads.
Again, it's loose in the slot. They score! So St. Louis right out of the gate, 45 seconds in. Buchnevich with his second goal.
Whatever it is, 15, 20 minutes to talk about it, and then you come out like that, and St. Louis was the team. They're the desperate team here. They're fighting. They're working hard to get pucks, and just got out-muscled here, just battling for pucks. And then Buchnevich comes in here and picks up the loose change in a rocket. He's the one that makes that pass. Comes out here, puck's bobbling around, and then he just comes right to the net and just powers that puck past Saros.
Well, you could count up the number of battles. Again, the Blues come in with some speed. Logan Mailloux. That one changed direction. Saros had to make a good save there. It's loose again in the crease. Behind the net, Barron. Fit to the slot past Kyrou. He's got 2 assists tonight, does Kyrou.
He's been a lot better lately. He's had a up and down season.
That one, did it go across? It did. They say yes. From the point, the referee TJ Luxmore pointed to the net as a goal.
Back out, and again, this just comes flying back. There's the speed, the urgency. Preds again late to the puck. Yeah, just comes right back out. And is that Buchnevich for the hat trick?
If he touched it.
If he touched it, and it came out, and it ends up hitting Saros's left pad, his left skate, as he's trying to cut back to the net.
The mental toughness part of it. The Blues have been struggling. Nashville's been playing a lot of red-hot teams. They've been playing some high-end teams that have urgency. The Blues not in that. Here comes Parayko. He scores! 5-1. The rout is on. Less than 4 minutes into the second period.
Watch him get up in the rush right here. Nice little pass snugger, and then Parayko comes flying down and just roofs that one. And Eustace on it and putting his mask on, getting ready to come in the game. So that'll be the end of the night for UC Saros. Not all his fault. You know, in a situation like that, look at that right off the inside of the bar.
That almost was 6-1.
There's so much time.
And there's a steal from behind by Kyrou. He just picked the pocket of Brady Shea. He brings it over. Great save by Onanen.
Oh my gosh, what a save by Onanen. That was a
10 shots for the Blues. None for the Predators. Utah, another great save there by Onanen.
Snuggerud.
Here they come again. Dead slot shot. Save made by Onanen. And the rebound covered.
Used to
See some different line combinations here from Andrew Brunette. Different trio out there now with Bunting on the line with Smith and McCarron. Josi works the defense in. Back to Bunting. Score! Nashville shuffles the deck. And a shot from Bunting to his new line mate, Michael McCarron, who tips it in.
Things aren't going well. Just tweak the lines, change the energy, change the goalie. Let's see what happens. And right here, good job by Josi going down the wall, bringing the coverage, putting it back up, and then look at the traffic. Watch Josi right here. Brings everybody down. Bunting goes up, put it to the net. You got two guys there, and it goes off that traffic in front, and they get a great goal. What a tip there by McCarron.
In this second period, they came out of the gate very, very slow. Forsberg lost it. Josi gets it back somehow. Forsberg has it here. Dives in and shoots and scores! A wacky play, a couple of fumbles out towards the blue line, but Nashville got it back, and Forsberg rips it under the bar.
You mentioned it, Willie. They had trouble at the blue line there, but found a way to keep that puck alive, keep possession, and Forsberg straight to the net. Look at him pull that in. Pulls that in right inside. It goes under Falk's stick. Look at Hofer trying to find that puck. And perfect location. There wasn't much room short side.
The Predators have shown they're not going away. They're going to hang around, do everything they can.
Willsby turns the corner, gets to the slot, followed up by Marchessault. Save made by Hofer.
Just join the rush, lead the rush. Every time he gets, there's just no hesitation in his game now. I think he feels confident enough that he's just going out there and playing, uses his skating ability, drops the shoulder, drives to the net.
Forsberg. He has one of the Nashville goals. Deals it to the line. Sent back down Buchnevich. Out to Kyrou. Shoots. Save made by Onanen. Rebound juggle. Then it goes just wide.
Get out of his technique and scramble a bit here as this puck. He's trying to find this puck and battles back there. Brady Shea doing a good job getting Buchnevich out of the way as well. He's been a handful for the Predators. Good job. Look at Brady Shea getting him out of there so he can't touch that puck up. Onanen's made some big saves.
Hasn't clicked yet tonight. Sends this one around for Justin Barron. Evangelista on the line with O'Reilly and Stamkos right now. Shakes free, Barron to the net. Skipping, rebound, score! Nashville creeps closer. It's the factor.
The Predators, they just won't go away. They don't quit. They never give up. Justin Barron puts it to the net. Look at O'Reilly down. Gets hit battling for this puck in front. Right here down on his knees and gets a stick on it up and over the pad of Joel Hofer. Look at this effort by Ryan O'Reilly, the factor.
He's got some space to operate, fires it up the ice. It went off of Mailloux.
Look at the urgency in the defensive zone. Skillsy just did a good package on the start of that period.
Here's Evangelista hit the post! The inside of the iron.
Using his size there, upright body position, got the blocker on it.
Here they come. And they hit the post. That was Berggren. Broberg, he has a goal in this game. Stamkos, a seam pass. Evangelista on the breakaway. Saved by Hofer. Rebound O'Reilly. That stopped as well. Big ovation in Smashville. Can they get closer? That it is so crowded for the last playoff spot or two that they're going to have to play exceptionally well. Can't let any game get away. Here's Evangelista to Stamkos. Stamkos looking wraparound. Score! He ties Dino Ciccarelli in dramatic fashion.
And what does Steven Stamkos always say? I want to score meaningful goals. And right here, Stamkos gets the handoff. The power wrap through the legs of Joel Hofer to tie this game down 5-1 in the second period. And Steven Stamkos ties it.
One of the best players from in and around the net. He's now got 15 goals from that net front inner slot area. That is team leading and 10th overall in the NHL for the Wiley veteran.
Well, add another one, and the Predators have just taken the lead. It's Steven Stamkos in tight. O'Reilly was in that slot, just as Mike was talking about. Unbelievable.
Meaningful goals. That's what Stamkos wants to score. Ties the game at 5. Battles in front of the net. Look at the net front traffic. Get the puck to the net and battle. Steven Stamkos takes the lead 6-5.
Just an incredible battle in front. And Stamkos, as we've talked about, scoring so many goals now.
Every single shift, every single minute of the game, every play is the biggest game, and it's hard to do every single game.
Buchnevich has got Tucker. Great save! Ottonen coming out to challenge. Fowler again to Falk. Fowler. Falk. Sent in front. Bouncing puck. 10 seconds left. Fowler tried to feed the net.
This is it right there. Boom. That doesn't get called. It's still going, and then it's going to eventually keep going over to the boards here. Stamkos is going to go over.